So Marvel yesterday, as a lot of you may know, did a 5.5-hour live stream, essentially where for 5 hours they filmed chairs. They had a camera and there's a lot of chairs lined up, and then every 20 minutes the camera would move and there'd be a cast member's name on the chair and whatnot. What a horrible event, honestly. But I'm talking about it now, so it must have worked. But basically, the Avengers Doomsday cast has been announced, and I'm gonna talk about it now. But I didn't really want to sit here and just discuss it and whatnot, because that's kind of boring. That's kind of boring to me. So we're gonna do it in tier list form. I've got my tier list right here. I've got sort of all the people randomized, because I thought that'd be more fun. But yeah, I got this idea from Chris over at Filmstock. My king, Chris from Filmstock. Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to his letterbox, subscribe to his Instagram. He's a chill guy. But yeah, let's get into this. I don't know how long this is gonna take. First things first. Looks like we got RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. Let's put him. We already knew this, but yeah, I'm mixing RDJ. Honestly, we're just gonna have to see how it goes, see how it connects to Iron Man, if it does connect at all, see what his portrayal is. I laughed because at the end of the live stream, this guy right here, the who's supposed to be playing Doctor Doom, gave no hint that he's playing Doctor Doom in this live stream. The camera pulls out, and he's literally dressed as Tony Stark. He's wearing a full suit. He's got glasses on. I mean, great. You're really doing a good job confusing the general audience. But whatever. Going on, Miss Florence Pugh. Yelena Belova. It's good to be back. That's where I'm going. Yelena's one of my favorite, newer Marvel characters, just because Florence Pugh is so great. She's great. She's great in the role. I don't know what she's gonna do against Doctor Doom, but she's there, so that'll be good. Next, Kelsey Grammer as Beast. This is the first announced of the X-Men people. That's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big Beast fan. I'm more of I grew up with the prequel X-Men films, so I'm more nostalgic for Nicholas Hoult. I love Nicholas Hoult, but Kelsey Grammer's cool. I kind of like the redesign. It's very CGI, but I like the redesign. It's cool. It's cool. It's fantastic.
Say that again?
But next up, we got Ghost. Okay, let's go. Don't really care. I do not care about you, Ghost. I do not care about you one bit. Okay. Now maybe Thunderbolts will change my mind. Maybe Thunderbolts will change my mind. But what? Come on, Ghost. You guys really thought I was gonna put Ghost somewhere else on this list? You guys really thought that? No, I don't care. No disrespect, but I do not care. All right. Ian McKellen as Magneto. Again, I prefer Michael Fassbender over Ian McKellen, but Ian McKellen is a legend. He's not going on LFG though. You know why? Ian McKellen's 93. All right. What's he gonna do against Doctor Doom? He's gonna have to, I don't know. He's 93 years old. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul right here. Ian McKellen versus Robert Downey Jr.'s Magneto. But no, it's good to be back. I'm glad. I hope he brings something cool to the role again. But it's good to be back. He's not top tier. I have other X-Men that are gonna be top tier. All right. Next, we got Mr. Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent. I like this guy. I like U.S. Agent a lot. I like Wyatt Russell in the role a lot. I'm excited. I'm gonna say it's good to be back. A lot of the Thunderbolts minus Ghost, is they're gonna be up higher because I actually really like that group of characters they put together, and I'm very, very excited for Thunderbolts. But no, Wyatt Russell's really cool. I think he's a funny character. He's a very conflicting character. Obviously, he has a rough past that we saw early on when he was first introduced, and yeah, excited for him to sort of interact with, like, hopefully, like, Anthony Mackie again, maybe some of, like, the Fantastic Four. That'd be really cool. Next, OG Mystique. I saw people, like, getting kind of hype about this. Again, I'll put her in at cool, I guess. That's cool, I guess. She's not going above Beast, though. Cool, I guess. I don't really remember her having many lines in that original X-Men trilogy. She had, like, what, 12 lines? Like, compared to, like, Jennifer Lawrence, but, like, I mean, cool again, cool, but, like, I don't know, she doesn't really do it for me. But, okay, come on. Nightcrawler's going on LFG. Now, you might say, why is Nightcrawler going on LFG? Why is this Nightcrawler going on LFG? If there's anyone who is a complete aura farmer, it's Nightcrawler, all right? Like, out of this entire list, like, who's going to have the most aura? There's a few on here. Nightcrawler's going to be up there, all right? This guy is absolutely the GOAT. This guy's going to be teleporting in and out. He's going to be saving all the Avengers. He's going to save everyone on this list, all right? He's going to carry this team. He's going to save this team from absolute death. Because he's Nightcrawler. He just does that. He just has aura. That's what he does. He's the Nightcrawler. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool, Mr. What's his name? I don't even know what his name is. I don't know. I don't know who his actor is. That's embarrassing. But glad he's back. Next. Ooh. You know how I was talking about aura farming? All right. Mr. Lewis Pullman, you're going up here. You're going in LFG. Lewis Pullman as Bob. Bob is the GOAT. Bob is Sentry, all right? I've been hyping up Sentry for 2 freaking years now. I was hyping up Sentry when it was announced that Steven Yeun was going to play Sentry. And Steven Yeun is in... Of course, he got recast with Lewis Pullman. I think that's a good choice. I do like Lewis Pullman. I've enjoyed him in Top Gun and Bad Times at the El Royale. I think he's going to do great in Thunderbolts, and I hope they don't nerf him, because if he's in this movie, which he is in this movie, and he's going up against Doctor Doom, it's going to be the showdown of the century, because this guy cannot be stopped. This guy is insane. Sentry is going in LFG, and I'm glad he is in this movie. Now, Mr. Anthony Mackie. Oh boy. Captain America. You're not Steve Rogers. We already know this, but yes. I'll put him right up there with RDJ. We already knew he was in this movie. He's like the leader of the Avengers. And say what you will about Brave New World, I didn't like Brave New World. Not one bit. Well, a little bit. It was mid. That's why I'll give it mid. I think Sam Wilson did kind of come to his own in that movie, though, and I think he can. I think he can sort of lead a team very well. I think he sort of kind of carried that same energy that Chris Evans did when he was like in that leadership form. So excited to sort of see that dynamic. I think in his own movie, like with that set of characters, it just came off like super boring and whatnot. But I could definitely see hints of that, like those leadership qualities. So I'm excited to see that with this cast that we have now. But yeah, we already knew that he was gonna be in this movie, so that's the bracket he's gonna go into. Oh boy!
You know how long I've been waiting for this.
Oh man, I'm about to make a name for myself here. We made my name for myself here. All right, Gambit's going at the top of LFG. It's Channing Tatum. It's Gambit. Gambit is literally one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. If you haven't seen X-Men 97, watch X-Men 97. He is awesome in that. It was so great to see him in Deadpool. I don't think he was going to be in this movie if Deadpool and Wolverine didn't happen. With the sort of response that fans got from his character, I think that's what got him into this movie, and I'm so excited. Oh, cousin. We got the Thing. Now, here's the thing. Oh, here's the thing.
Say that again?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Like, he hasn't been back yet, but I'll put him below Magneto. But out of all the Fantastic Four, they're probably all gonna land, and we already knew they're gonna be in this movie. Cousin doesn't land in that spot because it's Eben Moss-Bachrach, and it's Cousin, it's Richie, it's the Thing, it's Ben Grimm. He's going in. It's good to be back. He's going at that higher tier. That's where he's going. All right, Chris Hemsworth, Mr. Thor, Odin's son. You know what? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'll put him above the Thing. I'm also putting Magneto, Florence Pugh below Magneto. There, that's the list. That's where it is right there. All right. Thor: Love and Thunder. We all know what happened in that movie. Absolute garbage. But I will always give Thor the chance because Thor is such a good character in the MCU. And yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see him. All right, next up. Danny Ramirez Falcon. All right. Dude, what is this guy doing? Get this guy off my screen. Danny Ramirez Falcon. Bro, I do not have time for his cringy one-liners and his, like, high-fiving. Why is he high-fiving? He spends the whole movie high-fiving people, and he gets shot out of the sky and he lands in the sea. This guy is the definition of someone with zero aura. I'm sorry. Danny Ramirez is going and don't really care behind Ghost. I do not care for Danny Ramirez. I like his actor. Though. He was in Top Gun. But I do not care for Danny Ramirez, all right? Danny Ramirez's Falcon is the type of guy to, like, not do any work in this, like, fight. He's not going to do anything against Doomsday. And then he's going to say some cringy line like, I knew we could all do it together, or something like that. He didn't do anything. Hate this freaking... Yeah, don't really care. I don't care about Falcon. I don't have beef with Falcon. Come on. Really? We sat 15 minutes looking at chairs, and we had to get excited. Ooh, Danny Ramirez's Falcon's in this. I don't care. It's Falcon. Ooh. Oh, shoot. It looks like we have, what's her name? Letitia Wright, back as Black Panther. I don't really care. I'll put her above Falcon and Ghost, because I do like her character, but her as Black Panther, I do not care for. All right? I have my gripes with Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I don't think it's a good movie. It's slow. It's long. I think they botched the whole Black Panther thing. All right? Lupita Nyong'o should have gotten the Black Panther. The herb. She should have become Black Panther. She was the fighter. She's the biggest actor in that cast for that second movie besides... Who? Besides no one? Martin Freeman? Julia Dreyfus? I just didn't get it. I didn't really connect with her as Black Panther. So I don't really care. I think they are announcing another Black Panther in this movie. If you saw that leaked art. So I don't really care. I never cared for Black Panther. I wish the Black Panther was given to someone else, like Lupita Nyong'o, but whatever. I can't win. I can't have everything I want. But I can have everything I want at the same time because Tom Hiddleston is back in this film as Loki. That Loki season 2 finale was just perfection. Loki's going up in LFG. He's going up in LFG. He's going above Nightcrawler, right under Channing Tatum's Gambit. And what I'm most excited for is him to reunite with Chris Hemsworth's Thor, because they honestly haven't been on screen together since Endgame. It's been so freaking long since they've been together. I've been waiting for that. I also think he's going to be sort of a plot device. I think Doom is going after him because he's kind of like the god of stories. He's the overseer of the multiverse. So that's what we're waiting for. Speaking of who we're waiting for, actually no one's waiting for this guy. What am I talking about? I'm waiting for this guy because this guy is peak. Talk about how I didn't like Wakanda Forever. What I did like about Wakanda Forever is Tenoch Huerta as Namor, or Namor, whatever you want to say. I'll put him at the very bottom of LFG. Like, LFG, let's go. Come on. His character was super duper cool. He was just aura farming the whole movie. But, he said, hey, you cross me again, I'm going to come to Wakanda, I'm going to destroy your city, and I'm going to kill your mother in front of you. And what did he do? He came to Wakanda, he destroyed the city, and he killed Shuri's mother in front of her. I mean, come on. He's a man of his word. You know he's going to be mad that Doom's going to be trying to destroy the world. Oh no, Atlantis, it's getting destroyed. Like, come on. He's sick, all right? People be hating on this casting, or not this casting, but people be hating on this announcement, but it's sick. Minus the fact that Tenoch Huerta is crazy, or allegedly crazy. But all the better, now Namor is going to be doing some devious things to Doctor Doom. Like, come on. We all want to see that. I want to see that. You want to see that. Come on. All right. Oh, come on. We are hits after hits with this list. It looks like we got James Buchanan Barnes, Oscar nominated, Sebastian Stan. That's going on LFG. I'm sorry. This guy is literally awesome. Sebastian Stan's awesome. He's going above Nightcrawler. We got the big three. We got Channing Tatum. We got Loki. We got Sebastian Stan. This is the most consistent character in the MCU. He hasn't really changed much. I guess he was the assassin, but then he was the good guy and he's the assassin again. But this guy's just peak. Sebastian Stan's peak. I don't know what he's going to do against Doom, but he's there, and I will be very, very happy to watch him work. All right. Next, Simu Liu, Shang-Chi. Yeah, I'll put him in. It's good to be back. I think I am not a big. I'll put him under the Thing because I can't put him above Cousin. But I think Shang-Chi's a really cool movie. I have my problems with, like, that final act, and I think I hate Awkwafina's character in that movie. Annoying as crap. But I really liked Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, and it's really weird that that movie came out in 2021, and we haven't heard or seen from him, like, since. So I'm really glad he's going to be back in here. He's honestly kind of OP, so I think he's going to, like, mix well with this, like, group of people. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Next, Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. Quantumania was really bad. I love Paul Rudd. This hurts. I'm gonna do cool, I guess. I'll put him at the top of cool, I guess. Kind of in that, like, mid-tier. Quantumania was so bad, and I really don't want us bringing anything from that into Doomsday, except maybe some Kang stuff. So, we'll just have to wait and see. I think his inclusion in Endgame was far different. He was just so integral to that, like, plot and, like, what drove that story forward. So, if he has something very similar here, I think that will work. But the Ant-Man character, which I love the Ant-Man character, one of my favorite characters in the MCU, but I don't think that character works as, like, a side character. And what I mean by that, not like a main character, side character thing, but, like, unless something in the story needs Ant-Man to be there, he's honestly just an afterthought. So if we can kind of replicate that feeling with his inclusion in Endgame, I think that's going to go over a lot better. Now, Next up, Patrick Stewart's Professor X, absolute legend, going at the top of It's Good to Be Back. Only thing holding him back is that this guy got absolutely clapped in Multiverse of Madness. Again, this guy's super old, so we'll see what happens. But all respect on Sir Patrick Stewart's name. Red Guardian, love David Harbour. That's going cool, I guess. We have like 20 different super soldiers in this film now, and I don't know. I'm very excited to see David Harbour interact with all the other heroes, maybe even like Captain America and stuff. But I don't see him doing a lot in this film, if I'm being honest. And I can honestly see him getting killed off in this film to further propel, like, Yelena or something. But still, love David Harbour. I loved Alexei and Red Guardian. That's not really a hate on him. And not really any hate on anyone in, like, the cool, I guess, category. It's kind of like, oh, okay, nice. But, next, Joseph Quinn as Human Torch. That's also going in cool, I guess. That's going at the top of cool, I guess, though. I'm very mixed on his casting as Human Torch. So, until I see Fantastic Four, that's where he's landing. He's landing on cool, I guess. Because the rest of the cast is spot on. I love it. I love it. Joseph Quinn, the Eddie Munson fans. I don't really see it. He's got to really sell me and kind of bring that Chris Evans gravitas to Human Torch. Even that Michael B. Jordan, like, swagger to Human Torch. Say what you want about Fanforstic, or you say it's not fantastic, or it is fantastic, but, Michael B. Jordan's still a good actor. He could kind of channel Johnny Storm. Chris Evans is a good actor. He channeled Johnny Storms. I don't see that in Joseph Quinn. All I've seen him is sort of like the scared, recluse outsider in Quiet Place, in Stranger Things. So, we'll see how it goes. Cool, I guess. Human Torch, yeah. M'Baku, also go cool, I guess. Just because I'm not going to put him in We Already Knew, because I didn't know he was going to be in this movie. It's a nice surprise. But, I mean, I don't think he's up there to be, it's good to be back. Like, yes, M'Baku. But, if he's here in, like, a more, like, central role, then that would be really cool, because I do like Winston Duke in the role. So, give him something to do. Don't let him just, like, be swinging his club around and stuff. Like, come on. Let's give him something to do. Like, he can do more than Shuri. Come on. M'Baku's cooler. Shuri's like a nerd. Okay. Next, Daddy Pascal. All right. Pedro, Joel, Mr. Reed Richards, you're going right under Mr. Sir Patrick Stewart, because Pedro Pascal's the GOAT, and no one can argue against me on anything except that. And that's all I'm going to say. Now, for Miss Sue, you're going right in between Anthony Mackie and RDJ. This is Vanessa Kirby's perfect casting, and very excited to see her portrayal. And that's all I have to say about that. And last but certainly not least, I purposefully saved this one for last. The king, the man, the myth, the legend, the number one ore farmer in all of cinematic history. Okay, not cinematic history. Comic book and animation history. Most underrated Marvel character, except maybe Gambit. It's this guy's redemption arc. It's this guy's time. He's going to redeem himself for what those guys at Fox did 25 years ago. It's his time. And going at the top of LFG is James Marsden as Cyclops. That's going up there. That's going right up there with Gambit and Loki. All right? Here's the thing. James Marsden as Cyclops was underutilized in those movies. All right? And he was pushed out of those movies because Fox was mad that he was filming a Superman movie at the time. And his character was underutilized, overshadowed by Wolverine, which Wolverine isn't a bad thing. and he wasn't used to his full potential. This is the leader of the X-Men. And you're telling me the leader of the X-Men gets killed off screen. You're telling me the leader of the X-Men is this too cool for school, doesn't want to wear yellow spandex, leather jacket, motorcycle riding twerp? I don't think so. This is Cyclops. He's the leader of the X-Men. It's in the #1 order farming. All right? Watch X-Men 97. You'll know what I'm talking about. All right? Read anything about Cyclops ever. You know what I'm talking about. Don't watch Ty Sheridan's portrayal of Cyclops. You'll know what I'm talking about. All right? Doomsday has to do Cyclops right. James Marsden wouldn't be coming back if he wasn't promised that they'd do Cyclops right. This is what we're waiting for. This is what it's going to be. This is going to be absolute cinema. All right? James Marsden Cyclops. Mark this day in your calendars. Mark Doomsday in your calendars. And remember this day, from what I'm saying, James Marsden Cyclops. He's going to be the standout. All right? Underrated actor, underrated character, underutilized character for the past 25 years. This is it. This is where it ends. Nothing tops this. Nothing. Anyways, that was really serious, but I'm really serious about Cyclops involvement in this. But yeah, that's the cast. That's the tier list. This is definitely not everyone in the cast. We're definitely getting Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, a few other people, but this is a really cool announcement. I'm pretty happy with this tier list. Yeah, let me know what was the most exciting character for you, or most excited character announced for this movie. And yeah, be good people. I'll see you guys later.